drama.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace left side. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's Rose. It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Dort kicks to Williams. Pass to Wallace. Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Now here's Holmgren. Off target with his three. Harden outside. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. 6 on the shot clock from 15 feet away, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Harden dishes to Rose. Driving in. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 6 points for Rose.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from in close. Chicago leading by 3. Here's LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Chicago. They're up by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So for Chicago right now, Edwards is out there with James. Then it's Ball. Then there's Irving. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And that one drops for him. Chicago trails by 3. Here's Here's Irving. And he gets it to go.
And making the most of that inside opening. That's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Joe. Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
1:49 left now here in the second. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Alex Caruso. Chicago also making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Goga Bitadze. Johnson comes in for Edwards. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Wallace the pass to Williams. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Over James. Williams can't hit. Chicago leading. James in the post. He's against Wiggins. LeBron can't get it to go. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
James in the post, covered by Wiggins, and the dunk by James.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
56 seconds left in the first half. Hartenstein with the screen on Harden. Wallace kicks to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Chicago. The three from Harden. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
There's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that three-point shot, that's tops on the list.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Harden. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. It could go. That shot, no good. And so it's Chicago. Brings the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to the center court and get ready for the fans at Sports Shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kind of like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Cason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. Doesn't go that time. Great tee that time from Giannis. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Pass to Holmgren. Wallace with a screen for Dort. A three-pointer off the mark. Chicago leading by 7. Harden the pass to Wembanyama. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Wembanyama has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Chicago. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Changes for Chicago. Robinson's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Edwards comes in for LeBron. And it's ball in for Derrick Rose. 1:41 left in the third. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Over ball. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
Harden outside. Wallace. Harden, no good. Oklahoma City trails by 8. Williams up on top. Out to Wallace. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Wallace has got 6.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wallace against Harden. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Here's Dort. And the Thunder, another 3.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Kicks it out to Harden. Here is Edwards. Takes a 3. And no good. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Chicago has possession. So for Chicago right now, they've got Robinson. Derrick Rose is out there with Irving. Then it's James. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. The rebound by Bitadze. And Chicago has possession. Irving drives in. Good. And Chicago leads by 4.
So clever on these takes to the rim. Kyrie knows how to navigate and then finish creatively.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Edwards has come in for Chicago. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard, run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Derrick Rose. At the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Rose. Chicago leading by 6. Deep 2 from Robinson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
So it's the Thunder now. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Oh, good with the triple. Here's Chicago. They're on a 10-1 run. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. There's 1:26 left here in the fourth quarter. Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Dort. Robinson pulls it in. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Outside Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Some changes for Chicago. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Goga Bitadze. Antetokounmpo comes in for Robinson. And James Harden subbed in for Edwards. Good work there as it goes.
And the young fella, the big boy, embracing the moment. That's a great shot from Chet.
And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 34 seconds left in the game. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. But I don't know.
Johnson, he's checked in for Chicago. LaMelo Ball comes in for Derrick Rose. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Ball. An easy 2 points on the layup.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Harden scanning the floor. Wide open shot is on the money. And now it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
The instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank